you're listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast. I am Paul Mackey. On day 2 of the Dog Days of Podcasting Challenge 2025, day 2 of the Dog Days of Trivia 2025. It's already been fun listening to the episodes as they came out on day 1. Oh, I read my script as written yesterday, but I did not, in fact, have tons of questions and answers recorded ahead of time like I was conjecturing. I actually had none recorded when I said that yesterday, because I read the day 1 questions after I said that. But at the time of this recording, it's still day 1 and I'm working on day 2. The current plan is to get some batch recording completed this weekend so I can either put together full pre-recorded shows and release them in sequence, or I can insert a bit of my standard podcast content between the answers and the questions, or just do a current day intro, kind of like this one. So today I sent feedback to Nutty about Police Squad, as it was a big thing in my house growing up, and I got a request in to Chuck Tomasi, though my first 3 or 4 ideas were not available in his database. Alright, well, let's get into the main part of this episode, shall we? Right, welcome back to the Dog Days of Trivia on One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast. This is Paul Mackey, and I'm presenting to you yesterday's answers. 1974, this year, saw German band Kraftwerk release its 4th studio album. The title track was inspired by the joy of driving. What is the name of the song and album? And that answer is Autobahn. When the band formed out of the dissolution of their previous project Organization, they were more art rock than synth rock, but the formation of Kraftwerk did coincide with the purchase of their first synthesizer. And Erik My Eye was a 1974 skit and song released by comedy duo Cheech and Chong. While Cheech Marin was the vocalist on the song, what was the name of the fictional singer he was playing? And that answer is Alice Bowie. The signature crunching guitar riff was written and performed by frequent Cheech and Chong musical collaborator Gay Delorme. And those were the answers from yesterday. Hope you got some good points. Now into the questions for today. 1975. Queen released one of their biggest albums this year, one that featured a single that sold only at a gold record status as a physical single, but was certified as a diamond single in digital sales, denoting 10 million sales. The album itself, a triple platinum release, was named after a Marx Brothers movie that was released 40 years before. Name the album. And what kind of footwear is mentioned in the title of a 1975 novel and subsequent musical about growing up in religious schools? The title concerns the footwear, revealing a potential inadvertent voyeuristic viewpoint. And those are the questions of the day. This is the Dog Days of Trivia on the One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast, and I wish you happy hunting.